I see what you're saying, but let's try to focus on sheep. Well, that's obvious, naturally. But what about rum? Right, now we're getting somewhere. Let's move on to meat. No. You're forgetting the importance of rum. Right, now we're getting somewhere. Let's move on to...
Who are you?
I be Hellbeard, the unrepentant, the scourge of the seven seas.
Hellbeard. I think I've heard of you.
Yeah, of course you've heard of me. I'm the nastiest pirate in the world.
Wait a minute. Hellbeard the Unrepentant died over 80 years ago.
Do I look dead to you?
A little.
No, you look like a sock. If you're Hellbeard, where have you been for the past 80 years?
Look, over there.
Who are you?
I'm Hellbeard the Unrepentant, of course.
Why can I only talk to one of you at a time?
Because of that paranoid jerk, Admiral Kasaba. Whenever he sees 3 or more pirates talking, he assumes they're plotting some sort of mischief. So he lobs a cannonball at them.
Can you tell the difference between pirates and puppets?
I don't know if you've noticed, but Kasaba's not too bright.
That melon head.
I thought the other puppet was Hellbeard.
You'd like to think that.
Can I talk to your puppeteer?
I'd rather you didn't. We're trying to protect him.
Come on, let me talk to the puppeteer.
Well, all right, but don't make any sudden moves.
I'll be as gentle as a baby dolphin. You must be Hellbeard.
If you say so, sir.
You don't look like a fearsome pirate to me.
Me? A fearsome pirate? You must be mistaken, sir. I wouldn't harm a fly.
Uh-huh.
But you're Hellbeard the Unrepentant. You sacked an entire archipelago with a rowboat and the jawbone of a bilge rat named Stinky.
Oh, dear. That sounds far too violent and adventurous for me.
I'm trying to remember where I know that voice actor from.
Why do your puppets look like me and LeChuck?
Puppets? What puppets?
Wow, you are a basket case, aren't you?
Yes, sir. Very good, sir.
Well, if there aren't any puppets, then why are you in a puppet theater? Ha! Explain that.
This is my home, sir.
What?
I know it's not much to look at, but it's actually quite roomy.
I can't believe that you live in a puppet theater.
It's a humble home, but I'm a humble man.
Do you know anything about the ultimate insult?
The ultimate insult? Arr, you again.
If you're Hellbeard,
You again.
You're remarkably level-headed for a guy named Hellbeard.
80 years of living under the influence of the ultimate insult will do that.
Oh my.
Do you know anything about the ultimate insult?
If only I didn't. Many years ago, I was the last pirate to be exposed to the ultimate insult. In one fell swoop, its devastating jibes utterly destroyed my once indomitable ego.
Wait, gasp.
Do you know anything else about the ultimate insult?
It destroyed my ego. What more do I need to know?
I guess you're right. Can I talk to the other puppet?
If you must. He's not much of a conversationalist, though. Arr, you again.
See ya, Hellbeard.
I heard those sarcastic quotes, you scab-covered whale whipper.
Uh-huh. Well, tough. Oh well. Oh. I'm scared.
In case of fire, pull alarm.
I can already tell she's terrifying.
Excuse me, ma'am.
What can I do for you, young man?
This is kind of a strange place for a school.
This isn't your average school, dearie. This is the Ozymandial Pirate Transmogrification Center.
Transmowatification?
Transmogrification. We take barbaric, foul-smelling pirates, like yourself, and transform them into prim, productive, and polite members of the emerging consumer-based economy.
That's the most nefariously evil thing I've ever heard.
Oh, now, sweetie. Don't knock it till you've tried it.
Do you know anything about the ultimate insult?
What's that?
It's a powerful voodoo talisman that destroys people's egos.
Oh, my. We don't allow any voodoo paraphernalia in our classroom, young man. Mr. Mandrell feels that voodoo is a prime contributor to the pirate lifestyle.
That is pretty cool.
Did you know that there's a crazy man cruising along your shore?
Do you mean that brave Admiral Kasaba?
Brave?
He's single-handedly keeping the great unwashed pirate masses of Nutin Atoll from corrupting the paradise of Jambalaya Island.
He's a loon.
The most courageous men are always a little crazy, dearie.
Uh-huh. But I'm not crazy. I'm cuddly.
Bye.
Run away! It's this way. Nothing! Where am I? Where am I? I think I got stuck on something.
Right, now we're getting somewhere. Let's move on to meat.
I'm not picking that
I
up.
think we're getting off track here. Let's get back to fitting. Right, now we're getting somewhere. Let's move on to...
So that's when I sliced open his pancreas.
Hi there.
You idiot!
What do you think you're doing?
What's the matter?
He'll see us, you ignoramus!
I'm out of here!
Fire!
I dress for
You
Neil.
may want to move a couple of feet to your left.
Gee, thanks.
You're welcome. Now go away so I can resume my discussion with the delightful Miss Daisy.
That Kasaba guy almost killed me. Again! I don't think so. It looks really heavy.
Who are you, you annoying little miscreant?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
I like your
And you are?
parrots.
Jumbo Lafitte, last of the Lafitte pirates.
Where'd that cannonball come from?
That dreadful Admiral Kasaba person. Every time he sees 3 or more pirates talking, he thinks there's a conspiracy afoot. So he begins to lob cannonballs at us. If I weren't so comfortable here on the beach, I'd sail out there and give him a piece of my mind.
Are you aware that you've got a pair of parrots on your shoulders?
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Was that sarcasm?
You know, I can't really tell anymore. In any event, these are, in fact, my parrots. I call them hugging and kissing.
You're joking.
Aw.
You're not joking. Which parrot's hugging and which one's kissing? I can't believe I just asked that.
I don't know. They're identical twins. It's too bad, too.
Why?
Because they're special parrots.
Special how? Do they fire pistols with their beaks?
Of course not. But they are cursed with powerful voodoo magic.
How so?
One of them always tells the truth. The other one always lies. Isn't that right, fellas?
Yes. No.
They were never seen again.
Oh, if I knew which one was which, they would be tremendously useful. As it is, they're rather annoying.
You're awfully large.
Figured that one out all by yourself, did you?
Jumbo Lafitte. Any relation to Tiny Lafitte?
Tiny Lafitte was my father.
I'd like to talk some more about your father.
Okay.
Was he really called Tiny the Friendly Pirate?
No! My daddy was everything a real pirate should be. Violent, vulgar, psychotic. Pirates lined up for miles to spit on his grave. Oh,
That's charming.
If Tiny was such a great pirate, then what's with the Tiny the Friendly Pirate statue?
It's those soulless cretins at Ozymandial Enterprises. They're using my father's name and image as happy icons for their new family-friendly Jambalaya Island.
Those jerks. Are you sure you weren't adopted? After all, you're so big and Tiny was so... tiny.
You should have seen my mother.
She was a large woman, I take it?
She had a picture of Monkey Island tattooed on her butt.
So?
Actual size.
Ugh. What happened to Tiny's statue?
I happened to it.
Come again?
To lend a touch of authenticity to their precious statue, Mandrill's flunkies bronzed my father's captain's hat and welded it to the statue. Enraged by this sacrilege, I gathered some pirates and raided Jambalaya Island.
Wait, guys.
Before anyone knew what happened, I rescued my father's chapeau, returned to Nuttin Atoll, and buried my treasure.
Your father would have been proud of your piratey prowess.
Oh, thanks. Unfortunately, my raid inspired Mandrill to hire Kasaba to patrol the waters of Nuttin. Now, Nuttin Atoll is nothing more than a prison for recalcitrant pirates who don't share Ozymandial's vision.
Ah, gerrymandering.
One pirate to another. Where did you bury your father's bronze hat?
I don't know.
What?
I know I buried it under a boulder along the beach. I just don't know which one.
If I find your father's hat, can I borrow it?
I don't know. Why do you want it?
I'm going to use it to crush Ozymandial like a bug.
Really? Oh, that's great! If you can find it, feel free to use it.
Yay.
This is obviously a painful subject. Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Don't get up. I'll see myself out.
Goodbye, little pirate.
Whoops.
I'm out of here!
Where am I? Oh. What the? Wait. I don't think that's how physics works.
Well, that's obvious, naturally. But what about fishing? No. You're forgetting the importance of you again.
Can I talk to your puppeteer?
Puppeteer? Hellbeard, the unrepentant, is no man's puppet! Arr!
Come on, let me talk to the puppeteer.
Talk to the hand, you nosy scupper scraper.
Can I talk to the other puppet?
Puppet? There be no puppets here, boy.
Hello,
There be only
puppet.
the unrelenting terror of Hellbeard. Arr!
Okay, we're gonna go through the whole
If
thing.
you're
You again.
Can I talk to the...
Well, all right.
Hellbeard?
Please, stop bothering me. I'm harmless, really.
I think I'll leave you alone.
Thank you, kind sir.
Or, yeah, traumatize you some more.
Could you help me find this?
What's that?
It's a picture of the ultimate insult.
The ultimate insult?
Hey, you forgot your puppets! Gee, guess that was just the kind of breakthrough he needed to mend his shattered psyche.
Yeah, that's how it works. Oh, mine now.
I better put these away before Kasaba flings a cannonball at me.
Okay. Oh, wrong way. Alright, I guess we'll figure out if there's anything we have to do here. I want to pull that fire alarm.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Are you ready to take our class, young man?
I'm tired of being a slimy pirate. Sign me up.
Wonderful. Just go in and take a seat, and you'll soon be on your way to a brighter tomorrow. Good
When does the
afternoon,
hypnosis start?
class. My name is Miss Rivers, and I'd
Okay.
like to welcome you to Ozymandial's Pirate
We need the thing that's
Transmogrification
in the
Academy,
right.
a wholly owned subsidiary of Ozymandial Enterprises. Just by walking in that door, you've already taken a courageous first step in a journey. A journey that will transform you from swashbuckling pirates into healthy, normal, and most of all, productive members of society. And why have you made this step?
Because we don't have a choice.
No, dear. You've come here because you're scum-sucking pirates who deserve to be dragged into the street and shot like the dogs you are.
Yikes.
Now then,
He seems
for
nice.
the next few hours, we'll be breaking down your antisocial pirate defense mechanisms and replacing them with more acceptable, marketable behavioral traits.
This could take a while. Why don't you come back later?
First, let's have a frank talk about pillaging.
Several hours later.
And that's why keel hauling is bad.
Very nice, Yanya. Now, class, let's move along to your final exam. 3 questions that will account for 90% of your grade.
That doesn't seem fair.
Don't get smart with me, Sonny.
Sorry, ma'am.
Let's begin.
Yeah, nobody
Yanya,
should ever
Yes,
be
ma'am.
smart in
your
school.
tofu burger is delivered medium well, despite your explicit request for medium rare. How do you react?
I grudgingly eat the burger while hoping the service improves during my next visit.
Good. Now then, Guybrush.
Yes, Miss Rivers?
While delivering Christmas toys to orphans on a nearby island, you notice a passing ship that's obviously taken on too much cargo. What do you do?
Let's see.
I dump the toys, hoist the Jolly Roger, plunder the ship, decapitate their captain, and set fire to the bloody husk.
Well, I never.
Jibes, you are hardcore.
Now, Mungle,
Yes?
what's in your mouth, young man?
Pirate spitting tobacco, ma'am.
Did you bring enough for everyone?
Actually, yes.
Well, that's hardly the point, young man. We
Then
don't
why'd
allow
you
pirate
ask?
paraphernalia in this classroom. Hand it to me.
Ew.
Sorry, ma'am.
Now then, Mungle.
Yes, ma'am?
While reading a book of poetry in a library, what appears to be a treasure map falls out of the book. What's your plan of action?
You make a copy for safekeeping?
Okay, second question. Guybrush,
Yes?
a member of the opposite sex rebuffs your advances. How do you cope?
Go home and eat some ice cream. Sounds like a good answer. Now we're gonna go with this.
I transform myself into an undead creature of unrelenting evil, terrorizing the 7 seas in my never-ending quest to make her my bride.
Ah!
Oh, my.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Thank you.
Mungle,
Yes'm?
after drinking too much grog, a friend of 20 years teases you about your haircut. What is your reaction?
Frog.
I make a joke about the expanding size of his grog belly.
And Yanya?
Yes, Miss Rivers?
A stranger approaches you and asks for the time. How do you respond?
I politely give the stranger the correct time and point him in the direction of a watch shop.
Alrighty then, now for the third and final question. Mungo,
Yes, ma'am?
you see a man accosting another with a sword. What do you do?
I run the attacker through with my trusty sword, Winnie.
Okay. Now, Yanya.
Yes, ma'am.
Your captain has plotted a course directly through the heart of the Devil's Triangle. How do you react?
I feel a small degree of superstitious, irrational fear, but press on with my duties.
And finally, Mr. Threepwood.
Yes,
Yes?
ma'am.
A scruffy-looking stranger offers you a grog. What's your response?
Say no to grog. Let me decline.
I accept the grog, poison his own, and steal his treasure. Arr!
Now that's just rude, Mr. Threepwood.
Jeez, and I thought I was a heartless savage.
Well, I've added up all your scores, and I must say that I'm very unhappy. Mungle, I'm afraid you didn't pass. Your heart's in the right place, dear, but your brain is somewhere cold and dark and covered with spiders.
Oh, ha!
Young, I'm flunking you, too.
Why? I got every answer right.
Yes, dear, but your attitude sucks.
This is horribly unfair.
So's life, sweetie. Get used to it. And then we have Guybrush. Guybrush.
Yes, Miss Umbridge?
Guybrush. I've been teaching this course for months, and I can safely say that you're the single worst student I've ever met. I've picked lint out of my belly button with more learning potential than you.
Thank you.
Now, in order to guarantee that you never darken my school's doorstep again, and to stigmatize you for the rest of your hopefully short life, I'm strapping this dunce cap to your stubborn pirate head in the hopes that humiliation will succeed where education failed. Now get out of my classroom and never return!
Yeah, I may be a dunce, but at least I'm a mighty pirate dunce.
They said the same thing to me in 8th grade. That's why I never went to high school.
Never try this at home, boys and girls. False fire alarms cost lives.
Ah! Fire! Everyone run for your lives!
Quick, set her on fire. It's not a false alarm if I end up setting the real one.
Gotcha! Thought you could pull a fast one on me, huh? Get out!
Now I remember why I dropped out of school.
I want more stuff. Yep, stop rotating.
Ah! Another fire! Everyone run for your lives!
Oh. Let's see,
Gotcha!
oh.
Think you're pretty clever, don't you? Get out!
I'm surprised she fell for that again.
She's gonna keep falling for it, but oh well. Thank you all for watching. You're welcome to come see me record these episodes live at twitch.tv/SuperBunnyBun. You can also come say hi on Twitter at SuperBunnyBun. But most importantly, I'd really appreciate it if you could like yourself, comment about how awesome you are, and subscribe to Happy Thoughts. And until next time, stay spicy and huggable. Bye!